You guys know I show you firsthand some of the stuff that comes into the shop, right? You know firsthand that um, I show you some of the nasty cars that I get to work on. I don't disclose anybody's information, but I show you the kind of stuff that we have to get involved in sometimes, and it's just absolutely disgusting. Sometimes hoarder vehicles, sometimes people with medical conditions that can't clean up after themselves or refuse to. Um, some people just downright nasty and disgusting. But I have to admit something, and it's going to piss some of you off, but that's okay. That's what I do, right? I get in your feelings, I tell you the truth, you get mad about it, and then you try to get better because you maybe haven't seen it from another perspective, but once you hear it from mine, maybe it does something for at least 1 out of 1,000 of you. Women are disgusting with their vehicles, absolutely atrocious. 99.9% of the vehicles that come in that are completely nasty, that are just, oh my God, you just don't want to be in them. Women. Most of the people that I see that have really nasty, stinky vehicles, it's women. Whether it be the woman taking care of the kids and toting the kids around, or then even their own personal cars that you can tell it's a work car for them, where they've got crap all over the place, bottles and wrappers and just hair ties all over the place and shit laying around and paperwork and books and shoes upon shoes upon shoes in the car. It's like they're living in the car. I have to say that most of the time when the men drop their vehicle off at the dealership, it's almost like an extension of their personality or ego or whatever it may be. Guys tend to do things a little bit different than girls do when it comes to like the items that they own and how they take care of them when it comes to like vehicles. Let me just leave it completely about vehicles and nothing else. And most of them, they come in neat and tidy with the guys. Their stuff is put away, tucked in the console. If they have shoes, they're neatly placed next to each other underneath the seat or something. Very, very, very rarely do I have to deal with a guy's vehicle being any uncomfortable at all. 99.9% of the time, it's female vehicles. And me and my old lady were talking about this, and she agreed that, she's like, yeah, it makes sense. Girls just, they go from point A to point B, and whatever happens in between, it just happens. And I said, let's look at your vehicle. Every time I got to work on it, every time I got to take it to do something, whatever it may be, it's like, my God, man. And our girl, she's not a baby anymore. She's 10 years old. Between the two of them, my old lady and my little girl, they trashed that truck. I mean, I'm talking clothes and books and toys and empty half-drinking apple juice bottles and milk bottles and pop bottles and open bags of candy that have been wrapped up that are not finished, and hair ties and just shit all over the place. Stuff has been spilled over and over again at some point, and then you eventually end up smelling it down the road, and it's like, ooh. So statistically, the worst or the dirtiest vehicles that I have to work on are female vehicles. Let me know what you guys think. Do you experience the same thing? Let me know.